Hi guys, so this week we're on Unit 10, Week 1 for our spelling list, and our focus is possessives. Okay, now when we talk about possessives, we're talking about something that belongs to you. It shows ownership. And sometimes one person, which is singular, owns an item, or sometimes a group of people owns something, which is plural. Okay, now what we're going to be using to show possessive nouns is an apostrophe. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more what that looks like. So for example, just like I just said, possessive means that you're showing ownership. You own something. And we have singular, which is one person. So singular possessive nouns, only one person owns something. Or we have plural possessive nouns, which means two or more, a group of people own an item. Okay, and what symbol do we use in order to show possession? We use an apostrophe. Okay, now the apostrophe is super important. Usually if it's one person that owns something, the apostrophe goes before the S. Okay, so apostrophe S. Now if we're talking about plural, that means two or more people own something, then the apostrophe goes after the S. So like this. Okay, now it could be tricky, but you are so bright and you will definitely get what the lesson is about. Okay, so let's say something belongs to me. So for example, my class, room 7, it belongs to Miss Gregorio. So we would write Miss Gregorio's class is room 7. Now the class only belongs to me, so we would use apostrophe S. Okay, because remember, when it's showing ownership for only one person, the apostrophe goes before the S. Miss Gregorio's class is room 7. Now, if we're talking about more than one noun owning something, the apostrophe goes after the S. So what do I mean by that? This is what I mean. So you know how I have two boys? Okay, so let's say I'm talking about the room. So the room belongs to more than one boy. So because it belongs to more than one boy, more than one person, then the apostrophe goes after the S. So I would say my boy's room is dirty. Now again, this is plural because the room belongs to more than one boy. And again, because it belongs to more than one person, the apostrophe goes after the S. Okay, another example, let's say we're talking about a dog, just one dog. Okay, so singular, just one dog. What belongs to the dog? A toy. So we can say the dog's toy is Squeaky. Again, because we're only showing ownership that the toy belongs to one dog, the apostrophe goes before the S. Now, if we're talking about a group of dogs, more than one, then the apostrophe goes after the S. So let's say we're talking about the dog park that's across the street from our school, and we say their dog park is huge. So we would say the dog's dog park is huge. Now again, because the apostrophe goes after the S, we're talking about a plural possessive noun. The means is more than one dog. A group of dogs, or the dog park is huge, that belongs to a group of dogs. Okay, so apostrophe S, singular, the toy belongs to only one dog. Over here, S, and then the apostrophe means that it's a group of dogs and we're talking about their dog park. Okay, so I'm going to go over the list, and as I'm going down the list, I'm going to explain to you whether it's plural possessive noun or singular possessive noun. Okay, and the reason you're going to be able to tell whether it's plural or singular is because of where the apostrophe is. So number 1, boys. The apostrophe goes after the S. So that means it's talking about more than one boy. Okay, so it's plural. So just like I said over here, if it belongs to more than one, the apostrophe goes after the S. In this case, I was talking about my boy's room because the room belongs to both of them. So plural. The next one, cats. You see the apostrophe before the S. So that means we're only talking about one cat. So it's singular. So we can say the cat's fur is soft. Again, whose fur? The cat, only one. Okay, how do we know it's only one? Because it has the apostrophe before the S. Children's. Now this one is a little bit different. It doesn't follow these rules. And the only reason is because this is an irregular plural. One would be child. Okay, so if I was to only talk about one child, I would say that child's backpack is torn. So I would write child apostrophe S. But more than one child is not childs, more than one is children. So because it's an irregular plural, the apostrophe goes before the S. Okay, so that's the only difference between these two because it's an irregular plural. That's why it has the apostrophe before the S to show plural. But for the most part, the apostrophe after the S shows that it's more than one. Okay, number 4, classes. Again, the apostrophe goes after the S, so it's plural. That means it's more than one. So we can say the classes' doors are broken in the second grade hall. So if we're talking about all the classes in second grade and how their doors are broken, then we would use the S and then the apostrophe. So we would say the classes' doors are broken. Okay, more than one. Doctors, again, the apostrophe goes after the S. So we're talking about more than one doctor. Okay, so we can say, like right now, there's tons of doctors helping with the COVID-19 virus. So we can say the doctors' masks are super important for them to protect themselves. So again, we're talking about more than one doctor. And what belongs to them? The masks. So the doctor's masks are super important to protect themselves. Okay, so plural. Next one, dogs. Again, the apostrophe is after the S, so that means we're talking about a group of dogs that own something. And just like the example I gave you, we can say the dog's dog park is huge. So what belongs to this group of dogs? The dog park. Number 7, houses. Apostrophe and then S. So that means we're only talking about one house. Okay, so we can say the house's kitchen is huge, or the house's backyard is nice and calm. Okay, we're only talking about one house. The next one, moms. Again, apostrophe S, so that means that it belongs, we're only talking about one mom. Something belongs to only one mom. So I can say my mom's cooking is the best. Okay, we're only talking about one mom. Number 9, sons. Again, apostrophe S means we're only talking about one son and what it owns or what belongs to the son. We can say the sun's rays are super strong and bright. Okay, again, how many suns? Just one. And what about the suns? We're talking about the rays being super strong and bright. Number 10, trees. Again, apostrophe S means we're only talking about one tree, so it's singular. We can say the tree's leaves start to fall during the fall. Okay, so remember guys, the apostrophe is super important. If it goes before the S, it's showing possession of one noun. If it goes after the S, that means it's showing possession of a group of nouns. Now let's look at list B. Number 1, presidents. Again, the apostrophe is after the S, so that means we're talking about more than one president. So we can say the president's White House is a place where they all live when they are presidents of our country. Okay, so again, what belongs to the presidents? More than one? The White House. Okay, so again, more than one, it's plural possessive noun, presidents, because the apostrophe is after the S. Number 2, principals, apostrophe S. So that means we're only talking about one principal. Okay, we can say our principal's office is nice and neat. Mr. Cohen. Okay, we can say his office is nice and neat. Again, only one principal, so apostrophe S to show ownership of one person. So the principal's office is nice and neat, so apostrophe S. Teachers, where's the apostrophe? After the S, so that means we're talking about more than one teacher. And what belongs to the teachers? Well, I can say the teacher's lounge. Okay, we can say the teacher's lounge was renovated and painted in such a beautiful color. Again, what belongs to the teachers? More than one? The teacher's lounge. Okay, so we say teachers with the apostrophe after the S. And then the teacher's lounge is been renovated or is nice and cozy But again, more than one. It belongs to more than one teacher. Number 4, flowers. Where is the apostrophe? After the S. So because it's after the S, that means we're talking about more than one flower. Okay, we can say the flower's thorns were sharp. Again, how many flowers? More than one. What about the flowers? Their thorns were sharp. Okay. Number 5, airplanes. Where is the apostrophe? After the S. So that means we're talking about more than one. So it's plural, more than one airplane. And what belongs to the airplanes? Well, maybe we could say the airplane's wings look heavy. So again, what belongs to the airplanes? Their wings, more than one. So S and then the apostrophe. Number 6, playgrounds. Again, where do we see the apostrophe? We see it after the S. So that means we're talking about more than one playground. Okay, so we can say the playgrounds, okay, the playgrounds monkey bars were put in every single school. So again, what belongs to the playgrounds? They're monkey bars. Okay, the playgrounds monkey bars were installed in every single school. Okay, that means that a group of playgrounds or a bunch of playgrounds have monkey bars. Number 7, elephants. Again, where do you see the apostrophe? Before the S. So if it's before the S, then it's singular. Okay, so we can say the elephant's trunk is nice and long. Okay, again, how many elephants? Only one. And what about the elephant? What belongs to the elephant? Its trunk. It's nice and long. Number 8, students. Where is the apostrophe? After the S. So that means it's plural. We're talking about a group of students. So I can say the students, more than one, because of the apostrophe after the S. The students at Westminster are phenomenal. Okay, so I'm talking about all the students at Westminster. And what about them? They're all phenomenal. Okay. Number 9. And actually, no. You know what? That didn't make sense, guys. I can say the students' classes are all equipped with the smartboard. Okay, so again, I said something belongs to a group of students. What belongs to them? Their classes that have a smartboard. So I can say the students' classes are all equipped with the smartboard. Okay, so what belongs to them? Their classes. Number 9, friends. Apostrophe S, so that means it's singular. We're only talking about one friend. So you can say my friend's mom is super sweet when we have play dates. Okay, so again, we're only talking about one friend. And what belongs to your friend? Their mom. You're saying my friend's mom is super sweet when we have play dates. Number 10, phones. Apostrophe S, so that means it's singular. Okay, we're only talking about one phone. And what about the phone? Well, we can say the phone screen is broken. Now, what about the phone? What belongs to the phone? It's screen. And what about the screen? It's broken. Okay, so super important, guys. The apostrophe will give you a hint of whether it's a plural or singular possessive noun. Okay, so you need to remember that, guys. Super important. Now let's look at our sentences for this week. So this week we have sentences that have a period at the end. That's our punctuation. So our focus is just statements. We're just saying a statement. Okay, so the first one is the doctor's cars were clean and shiny. Again, where do you see the apostrophe? After the S. So that means we're talking about more than one doctor. Okay, something belongs to a group of doctors, and what belongs to them? Their cars. What about their cars? They were clean and shiny. So the doctor's cars, that's what belongs to them, were clean and shiny. Again, more than one doctor. Number 2, I like mom's, sorry, it's mirrored a little bit, but it's apostrophe S. I like mom's hair when she gets it cut short. Okay, apostrophe S means singular. We're only talking about one mom. Okay, and what belongs to the mom? Her hair. I like mom's hair when she gets it cut short. Okay, so again, boys and girls, I know this is probably a little confusing, I'm not sure, but always remember, plural possessives usually have an apostrophe after the S. Singular possessive nouns have the apostrophe before the S. Okay, so I'm going to post the words on Shutterfly, and you guys can copy the words from there or just review the video, and you guys already know what to do. Okay, so Monday, write the words 3 times. Tuesday, alphabetical order. Wednesday, you write the words in a sentence, or you can write a paragraph that makes sense using the words from your list. And then Thursday, study for the test. Friday, have someone give you the test at home. Okay, good luck, guys. Have fun.